Texas, triple S tier.
Texas, good tier waifu.
Texas, everyone's favorite S-tier vanguard. I know Docila's holiday is currently taking place, but I just want to take the time to appreciate this ex-mafia Lupo girl. Any mafia she comes across would have shivers down their spine and drenched in cold sweat. You might also want to hit the like button like Texas punched this guy in the face. Since the day I got Texas from the recruitment, and it was the period where I decided to stop using 3-star vanguards, sorry guys, 90% of the time, Texas is always in my squad, along with Courier and Myrtle. Her skill 2 is one of the best skills a Vanguard can have. DP boost, big damage, and on top of that, stuns the enemies. Also, the sound effect is just so satisfying. Gameplay aside, what else made Texas worthy of my attention? First and foremost, she's a woman of few words, and reminds me of Kimi Räikkönen, the Iceman.
Kimmy, what happened?
In addition to that, I can kinda relate to her quiet personality. I'm a quiet person myself in real life, and I prefer to hang out in a smaller group, preferably my friends. Whenever I talk with a stranger and there's a silence in the room for about 5 seconds, I can feel the awkwardness creeping behind my back, and it gets worse every second. I have to go. Social awkwardness aside, everyone in Terra lives in danger, and this is where Texas is useful. Whether you are in Chernobog or in the bright sunshine of Docila's, there is no safe place. Terra is like Australia. Everything wants to kill you. The people, the animals, hell, even the continent itself wants you dead. Therefore, it makes sense to have someone who is proficient at combat, like Texas, by your side. Us doctors can't do jack shit. You're only good at strategic deployment and chugging instant ramen like it's beer. What else is good about her? Oh yeah, her epoch skin. One of the best skins in the game, and Texas looks like she's about to whack some ass. That's why I use it as my YouTube profile. And yes, I drew it myself. This is the reference. I don't know who the artist is, so please help me out in the comments. Here's a fun fact. The voice actress for Texas, Azusa Tadakoro, voices Luculia Marlboro in Violet Evergarden. And we all know how good that anime is. So what's the conclusion? Texas is the type of person who is difficult to warm up to. The way she talks just shows that she has nothing much to say and doesn't really enjoy small talks. But once you get to know her, she will open up. After reading through some operator files that are related to Texas, their records shows that Texas gets along really well with everyone in Penguin Logistics. And I myself wouldn't worry about Lapline if I do get close to Texas, because she's not that big of a Texas simp like the fandom thinks she is. But she is still a simp after all. At the end of the day, as long as I see Texas on that glorious S tier in any tier list ever made, I can rest easily.
But in my books, she can go suck it in good tier.
What a mess. Also, did you know that the most famous player in the red team... Yeah, getting confused.